Force FC and the Far Eastern University Tamaraos. My name is Jamer De La Cruz, your commentator for this afternoon's match. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. One thing that I just want to say, it's raining again in Manila. Hindi ba kayo nilalamig? Dahil medyo malamig dito ngayon sa Rizal Memorial Stadium, but we are sure we're gonna get some intense matchup. Before we head into the lineups and all the proceedings for this matchup, we take a look at the standings for Group A, as this is a very crucial match for both sides. In terms of the Philippine Air Force FC, this is going to be their last group stage match. In Group A, they're going to be facing Far Eastern University. Currently, they're sitting at third place with 6 points. A win or a draw today could boost their chances towards the knockout stages, as with the format that we have in the Copa Paulino Alcantara, all the top two teams in groups A to C makes it to the knockouts together with the best two of the best third place teams in the Copa as well. Meanwhile, with Far Eastern University, this is their third, or this is going to be their fourth game of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. They have the PFL champions Kaya FC Iloilo waiting in the wings. They will be playing that game after the international window. So far, with 3 games played, they have earned 5 points, and they have a chance to get a better result against Philippine Air Force FC. If they do get a win today, that brings them up to 8 points, and that gives them the best third place teams amongst all of the group in the Copa Paulino Alcantara. Now, let's take a look at the personnel that's going to play into this game. First off, with your Philippine Air Force FC. Not much of a change. Zaldi Abraham still on goal for the Philippine Air Force FC. The Lariarte brothers are still there. Herbert Bayona and team captain Joel Baloalio making up the starting lineups for Philippine Air Force FC. Another hot streaking forward in Dari Poderoso is going to be the man to watch for the Airmen. Meanwhile, going into the side of the Tamaraos of Moraita, fresh from their stint in the AFFU 23 championships, Carl Absalon is back in the starting lineups for the Far Eastern University. He's going to join Jetrick Fabregas, who's a mainstay in between the sticks for the Tamaraos, alongside their team captain Martin Rey, and a few of the players to watch in Sherwin Basendanan, Mel Anthony Bailon, as well as Stephen John Soria. On the bench for FEU, one player to look into is one of the scorers in the PFFU 19 Boys National Championship in Selwyn Mamon, who also scored his goal for the Philippines in their opening match in the AFFU 23 Championships. So plenty of storyline to talk about in this game. A win for FEU brings them up to third place in Group A and the best third place team across the entire tournament. A win for the Philippine Air Force could solidify their passage as well to the knockout stages, but we still have a few minutes to look into it, and we hope that you are following and you're going to be watching this match wherever you are. Sabi ko nga, medyo malamig dito ngayon sa Manila, no? Medyo malakas yung ulan on our way to the stadium. It subsides as of the moment. Our personnel in the stadium were able to do a great job in making sure that there's no flooding in the pitch. Now we just wait for the pre-match proceedings for both the Philippine Air Force FC and Far Eastern University FC. Once again, this is Jamer De La Cruz on call for today's match, and we hope you enjoy this game. Again, it's the Philippine Air Force FC and Far Eastern University in the 2023 Copa Paulino Alcantara. We'll be back in a few minutes. Nandito na ang hukbong himpapawid na lalaban kontra sa FEU Tamaraos. Once again, this is your Group A deciding match in the battle for third, or the best third place teams between your Philippine Air Force FC and the Far Eastern University Tamaraos. Once again, we're coming to you live from the Rizal Memorial Stadium, the majestic stadium where we have seen plenty of history being made and to be made as well in the future. Talking about the future, the young guns of Far Eastern University are ready and raring to go against these brave men of Philippine Air Force. What was once a stable name in the Philippines top flight club football are making their comeback, while the young ones from Moraita are now looking to set the stage for the future of the younger generations. Team captains Martini Ray and Joel Balawalio in the middle of the pitch, together with our first referee Meliton Pelayo, who's assisted by Ryan Flores, Aldous Mirafuentes, and our fourth official would be Rodney Leble. Referee assessor is Mr. Ray Retaga, and our match commissioner is Ira Ilan. Magandang hapon mo ulit sa lahat ng nanonood sa ating Facebook at YouTube stream. Make sure to share this to your family and friends so that they could catch some football action in this rainy Saturday afternoon in Manila. Wherever you are, be it in the Philippines or be it overseas, we thank you all for your support of the 2023 Copa Paulino Alcantara. FEU looking to bounce back from a very, very difficult loss in their collegiate preseason tournament in Ang Liga. Last time we've checked, they faced the University of Santo Tomas Growling Tigers. And unfortunately for the Tamaraos, they've dropped that game, and they did, as UST won 7-0 in that said match. Will we see maturity from the Tamaraos and to bounce back after that defeat in their collegiate preseason tournament and show what they've got in the country's top flight club tournament called Copa Paulino Alcantara? FEU will kick things off from right to left, wearing their traditional green and gold kits. And here we go. FEU looking to play from the back and utilize the middle, but we have an early foul from the Airmen. Yung philosophy ng Far Eastern University in terms of their play, sometimes they do it no nonsense, but most of the times they do pass the ball around, look for open teammates, but they don't have a set position for each and every player. Philippine Air Force on the counter-attack, looking to break the deadlock right away. Cleared out by FEU, and they will go for their own version of a counter-attack with the Absalon. Intercepted, but we'll have Estores trying to chase for the ball. Philippine Air Force wins the possession once again. Air Force, great through pass coming from Bronda towards the left side. Looking for Obero. Obero keeps it in play. Cuts it in. A missed shot from Dari Poderoso. But the Airmen still fighting for possession, and now Far Eastern University gets to the ball. Soria with a great dribble past the defender. Getting past the team captain as well. Looking for that through ball for Absalon. Pero makukuha ngayon ng Philippine Air Force. Carl Absalon, after playing, I believe, jersey number 8 in his rookie season in the UAAP, now wearing his late brother's jersey number 23, paying homage to Kuya, who showed him the way towards football. Now Soria for Far Eastern University, looking for the pass towards the middle, intercepted right away. And now Poderoso on the counter-attack for the Airmen. Not enough personnel for the Philippine Air Force. Babalik ang bola. Now they thread it forward for Angelo Obero on the left side. Obero still with possession. Dadalhin sa gitna for Bronda. Bronda sends it inside the box. Dari Poderoso was just embedded deeply in that back line of FEU, making him miss that opportunity. Long ball forward once again for FEU, trying to use the paces against the veterans out here. Gaya nga ng sabi ng ibang coaches in the Copa Paulino Alcantara, whenever they face younger sides or collegiate sides like UP, FEU, or Adamson, their advantage is their youth. Mabibilis ang mga batang to. They're fit, they're hungry, and let's see if that will play into the advantage of the Tamaraos as Philippine Air Force gets possession once again. Cleared away by the Divas, but only as far as another airman. Now Dari Poderoso on the right side, looking for the opportunity. Great pass inside, but cleared out. Babalik ang bola sa Philippine Air Force. Long ball inside once again for Robero. It'll be cleared out by FEU. Carl Absalon on the ball. With his exploits in the AFF U23 Championships, was credited for the assist, I believe, on the goal by Selwyn Mamon in their first game. FEU again on the counter-attack. Makukuha ng team captain nila na si Balawalio. Now, Air Force plying that right side of the field wide open. De La Riarte sends it towards the path of Obero. The intention was to curl that ball towards the left side but couldn't get the curve in. Babalik ang bola sa FEU with their team captain Martini Ray. Ray takes it back to Carl Absalon. Absalon, babalik ang bola ngayon sa gitna. Makukuha ng Philippine Air Force with Lestinjo getting the ball. Long ball forward for Dari Poderoso, but not enough to challenge the steady gloves of Jetrick Fabregas. First 5 minutes of the match. Couple of intentions already coming from the Airmen. Meanwhile, Far Eastern University on the counter-attack. Great through ball. Can they get one in? Yes, they will. Opening goal on the 5th minute of the match for Far Eastern University Tamaraos. And that's Sherwin Basindanan, who puts the Moraita-based Booters ahead of the Philippine Air Force. Great goal from Basindanan, but an even better pass from the back, breaking the offside trap of Philippine Air Force FC.
Goal for Far Eastern University by number 24, Sherwin Basindanan.
So it's 1-0 in favor of the Tamaraos in the most crucial match of the Copa Paulino Alcantara for the UAAP side. Long ball inside the box. Mailalabas ng FEU, but they still have a chance out here for Air Force. Bronda. Makukuha ngayon ni De La Riarte inside the box. High, wide, and not so handsome for John Bernard De La Riarte in his attempt on goal. If we could get a review of the play that occurred before the goal, we can try to confirm if it was Carl Absalon who sent the long ball forward, who broke the offside trap of the Philippine Air Force FC. Pero ang gaganti ngayon dito ang Air Force with Obero on the left side. Obero inside the box looking for his teammates. Walang makukuha. Now Absalon on the ball. Pero makukuha ni Albor Jr. as the rain is pouring heavy inside the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Biglaan. Biglaan yung buhos ng ulan, no? Parang kanina lang, tahimik na tahimik pa dito sa Rizal Stadium. Ngayon, biglang buhos ng malakas yung ulan natin. But it won't stop both teams unless referee decides to postpone the game for a bit. Especially kung merong mga pagkulog at pagkidlat. Philippine Air Force still on the ball. FEU asking for handball. Strike from distance. What a save from Jedrick Fabregas. And Air Force earns a corner. Let's take a look at the replay. What a strike from outside the box. And even better save from Jedrick Fabregas. Heavy rain. Heavy strike. But still able to save the ball. Now they have to defend for the first corner of the match for the Philippine Air Force. Inside the box. It's the side netting. Thought that was a goal. It hits the side netting, so we'll have another corner for Philippine Air Force. Now here's the long ball inside the box. Far post for Albor Jr., but he couldn't get his head to it. FEU breathes another life after that barrage of attack from the airmen. At eto na. The rain is going to play into the factor of the game as well. Makita nyo naman, no? Umihinto yung bola whenever they get those passes. Let's see who's going to figure it out first to send long ball forward rather than getting direct passes or through passes. Napaka-unpredictable ng panahon natin ngayon. Ang araw kanina, na wala yung ulan, umambon ng konti, buhos naman agad. FEU with possession. Carl Absalon couldn't get the pass because of the pitch, preventing that ball from rolling. And now, Philippine Air Force FC on the counterattack. They're kind of used to these kinds of conditions because of how they played in the past. And now, FEU on the counterattack. Well, a foul is called against Herbert Bayona. They're asking for an offside, but nothing is given out there. Soria went down with a strong tackle from Bayona. Let's see this play again. Soria left it, and then Bayona asked for offside. According to the rule book, if he is not the player who's supposed to get the ball, he's not going to be called for offside. But in that instance, the ball was going towards his direction. He waited for Bayona to try and get the ball. Hence, the referee judged that as onside. You be the judge. Free kick for Far Eastern University. Carl Absalon from almost the same range where he was able to provide, if we're not mistaken, one of the assists in the game, the AFFU 23 Championships. Here's the free kick. Absalon with the curling ball. He's going to want that curl in, but it's saved by Abraham. And long ball forward for Philippine Air Force amidst the rain. Ilang basta ulan to. Play goes on, rain or shine in terms of football. FEU wins possession against the Airmen. Carl Absalon gets to the ball. Long ball forward, but makukuha ni Bayona. Listinja right now to the left side for John Bernard De La Riarte. Ball stopped again. Babalik ang bola with Philippine Air Force FC. Makukuha ulit ng FEU ang bola with Bulawin. Long ball forward for Martini Rey. And this is the kind of game that we are expecting in this heavy rain, in this condition. They're going to send those long ball forwards to prevent the ball from stopping. As the players try to get the action going, the rain is really pouring hard at the Rizal Memorial Stadium right now. Long ball inside the box, looking for John Bernard De La Riarte once again. He's now on the right side. De La Riarte sends it inside the box, headed away. Only as far as another airman. A strike from distance, but Bronda couldn't get the dip. And let's take a look at that again. Bronda sets it up, but couldn't keep the ball down. Player is down on the pitch for FEU. We will have to check how he's doing. Oh no, this is not good. They're signaling for the stretcher. And this is really not good for FEU. I believe that was Mustapa. We'll have to confirm. No, it is actually Steven Soria, who's down on the pitch and needed to be stretchered off the pitch. One of the key players for FEU have been stretchered off. And FEU right now down to 10 men temporarily. With Steven Soria checks out. So ganun-ganun lang, 10 minutes ang nakalipas from our opening goal. And Air Force right now trying to keep the ball in play despite the condition that we have. De La Riarte, or rather, John Bernard De La Riarte going up against the Divas. The Divas not showing any fear against Kuya. Now they're sending it inside. Poderoso couldn't find somebody inside the box. Lalabas nila ang bola, but this will play in favor once again of the Philippine Air Force. Great turn in the rain from Listinjo. Tried to get the ball inside or down the byline. Still have the ball in play. De La Riarte cleared out only as far as Dari Poderoso. Now FEU can get this ball out. I think the referee's just gonna stop the play temporarily. Yes. So from what it looks like, We're gonna delay the game for a bit. We might shorten the game as well and just have it at 30 minutes per half, if we're not mistaken, or a 30-minute delay, as the officials are gonna check the condition of the pitch inside the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Grabe. That's all we can say. Grabe yung panahon ngayon dito sa Manila with heavy rain. And we still have to continue with the Copa Paulino Alcantara. Right now, our first referee, Meliton Pelayo, is asking for the players and the coaching staff of both FEU and the Philippine Air Force to go back to the dugouts, check the situation, be back after 30 minutes or so, see if the rain clears out, and see if they could clear out the water on the pitch. As it stands, kung kakapasok nyo lang sa ating live stream, Far Eastern University scored the opening goal in the 5th minute through Sherwin Basindanan. But right now, we have a suspension of play or postponement of the game as of the moment, as rain is really pouring down inside the Rizal Memorial Stadium. We'll check back in a few minutes. We'll see how the conditions will fare up. We're just going to check as well with the officials if we're still going to have a game on. But for now, we will take a break and we will be back before the game resumes. So the weather has finally cleared up here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium, and we hope it stays that way up until the last game of the night. We had to wait for about 15 or 30 minutes to see if the rain will subside as well as yung baha sa ating pitch. And thanks to the hard working men and women here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium, we were able to clear up yung puddle dun sa gitna ng pitch. So you could still see some of our stadium staff clearing out yung mga tubig sa pitch. And our first referee, Meliton Pelayo, signaled to both teams. We'll just have to wait for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, we go back into action. Just wanted to refresh everyone of what happened here in this game. We started out with both sides really battling for possession, but on the 5th minute, Sherwin Basindanan of Far Eastern University gives the go-ahead goal for FEU. And then after 20 to 25 minutes of action, rain has halted the proceedings here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Pero in about 2 or 3 minutes, we'll be back dito sa ating laro. So we hope you stick with us, mga viewers natin dyan. And while we're waiting, make sure to share the stream to your family and friends para mas marami pang makapanood ng Philippine football scene. And marami pang makapanood sa ating mga kupunan dito sa Copa Paulino, Alcantara. Mamaya natin gawin yung mga shoutouts natin dahil medyo interesting yung mga nangyayari dahil sa panahon. Yan. Habang naghihintay, shoutout to Eric Giganto of KFC Iloilo and also former FEU Tamarao watching us. Pilar Rojas, June Paulino Cornelio, Brenda Belgira, Arthnel Tatoy, Kataylo Mel Aaron. So yan, some of the viewers that we have. If you have some shoutouts, greetings, plugs, ano pa ba yung ginawa natin last time? Donuts, cakes, o kung ano man gusto nyo i-comment, go ahead. We'll do our best to recognize you on the stream. Siyempre, want to take the opportunity to, thank my very supportive wife for coming into the stadium and joining us. And supporting our passion kahit na maulan. Ay, ikaw pa ba dyan? So 2 minutes. We'll resume action here at Group A of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. Final game of the group stage for Philippine Air Force. Second to the last match for FEU. FEU with the upper hand right now with a goal to nil. Our commissioner, our hard-working commissioner, Sir Coco Torre, on the grounds right now, barking instructions to everyone working just to get this game back on. Ito, Bliss or Blice Baloalio. Sai Villaseñor. Diba? Shoutouts in the Carl Michaels Carvajal. So the pitch is good. Not dry, but good. Playable. Weather has cleared up for now. The clouds are moving away from the Rizal Memorial Stadium by the looks of it. So we should be able to get this match underway again. And it should not hinder all of the remaining matches for today. After this match, we'll have Tuloy FC going up against Mendiola FC 1991 to wrap up their encounter in their group. And on the third game of the day, so after this match, as confirmed, we'll have Mendiola FC 1991 against Tuloy FC. And on the third game of Saturday triple header, it's the Adamson University Soaring Falcons going up against Stallion Laguna FC, who's coming off a 9-1 victory over Tuloy FC. So the officials are ready. The players are ready. And of course, we are ready here at the broadcast panel to get this game underway again. There will be a substitution for FEU as Soria is going to be replaced by player number 13, Kent Brian Valenzuela. Very unfortunate for Soria to leave the match because of injury. But another steady guy in Kent Brian Valenzuela comes in.
Substitution for Far Eastern University. Number 9, Steven Soria, replaced by number 13, Kent Brian Valenzuela.
So here we go again on the 16.5 minute of the game. Philippine Air Force FC against Far Eastern University. Should we say part 2 for today? Right away, Philippine Air Force goes for the attack. Steady backline for FEU is needed, but they get the through ball, only to be called for offside by our assistant referee. So here's going to be a free kick for Far Eastern University. 17 minutes into this game, it's 1-0 still for FEU. However, Philippine Air Force have shown that they can come back into this game. Foul is called against the Airmen once again. It's player number 4, Simon Bulawin, who went down. FEU trying to go for the quick free kick with their team captain Martin Rey, who sends the ball forward. Valenzuela tumbling there after a collision with an airman. And they go for the counter-attack real quick. A puddle stops the ball. And Air Force wins possession again. Valenzuela. Still with Valenzuela, now takes it back to the Divas. Bulawin sends the ball forward for Valenzuela to utilize on the left side. Valenzuela cuts in. Couldn't get past the defender. I'll get the play again. The Divas fakes it. Now cuts in. Gives it to Valenzuela. Valenzuela is onside. Play goes on. Martin Rey ang may dala ng bola para sa Far Eastern University. Carl Absalon switches it over to the right side. FEU still with possession. Great passing, but it's now going to be cleared out by their team captain, Balualio. FEU regains possession right away with Ace Amita. Amita, a long ball forward for Martini Rey to use. Babalik ang bola with FEU. Handball ang itatawag. Hindi. Chance for the Airmen to go for the counter-attack. Obero on the left side with the ball, sending it forward. Nobody up front. Cleared away by Bailon. Pero babalik ang bola with the Philippine Air Force. Bulawin clears the ball out away from any danger. Now a long ball forward once again for Air Force. Makukuha dito ni the Divas. The Divas asking for players to go up. Nobody understood the instructions. Babalik ang bola with Philippine Air Force. Abraham with a clearance, headed away by the Divas. And Air Force with possession. Delariarte goes down. Foul against FEU. Jomar Lestinjo to take the free kick for Philippine Air Force. Couple of target men inside the box. Dari Poderoso is there. Delariarte is there. Let's see how this will pan out for the Airmen. Player went down. A shot. There's a header, but it goes out for Air Force. Let's see this one again. Lestinjo with an outswinger, in-swinger. Just couldn't get the right header. Surprisingly, even though FEU leads the game by a goal to nil, Philippine Air Force FC has been on the offensive side, earning 4 shots on goal and 1 of them on target. So nakikita na natin yung intention ng Philippine Air Force to go for the counter and to win an equalizer. Lalabas ang bola for FEU, throw in. Pasindanan, the goal scorer, makukuha ng Philippine Air Force ang bola. Valenzuela is there, gets the ball once again for FEU. Valenzuela past 1, couldn't get past 2. Will cut in, no he won't. Ball is still in play. Yan yung mga surpresa na makukuha natin with a pitch like this. The Divas. Still with FEU. Absalon goes down and a foul is called against Philippine Air Force. Kita nyo yung galaw ni Absalon. Kita nyo yung pagkakuha ng bola. Quick check on left and right shoulders to check if there's a man. Saw a man on, turned past the man, got the foul and got the free kick. Carl Absalon looking to curl this one in for the tall players of FEU. Referee Militon Pelayo just clearing out some sort of scramble or scuffle inside the box. We're seeing a couple of them. Bailon getting into the heads of the back line of Air Force. He's really tall. Now here's the ball inside the box towards the far post. Headed away only as far as another player in green and gold. Strike from distance. No, it's a pass towards Martini Rey. Martini Rey turns. A strike hits the crossbar for Bailon. Almost a clear-cut chance for the Tamaraws to double the lead. But Mel Anthony Bailon hits the crossbar in the process. Now FEU with Dari Poderoso goes down. The foul is called against FEU once again. Quick free kick for the Airmen. Delariarte on the right side. Valenzuela is called for a foul, a heavy foul that is. Card's gonna come out. Yes, and it's a yellow card for Valenzuela. Just came on, replacing Soria earlier. Halfway point of the first half. Philippine Air Force with another chance on a free kick with an out swinger. Jed Delariarte, or rather John Bernard Delariarte, looking for options. Here's the whistle. Breaking the offside trap is Air Force, a strike straight to the goal, but hits the roof of the goal as well. Let's take a look with De La Riarte. Great curling ball, just couldn't get the dip as well. That's 5 shots now for Philippine Air Force in this game. And so far, FEU making it count on their shots on goal as well. They only have 2, but they already have 1 in the back of the net. Obero ngayon na magdadala ng bola for Philippine Air Force on the left side. A slip for the defender of FEU. Now here's the through ball. Pabalik kay Obero inside the box. Scramble between the players of FEU. Now it's finally cleared out for a throw-in. Chance is still on. Fabregas now holds on to the ball. Now they send the ball forward for Valenzuela on the left side. Valenzuela still on the ball. He's going to go up against Distinjo. And now they switch it to the right side for FEU. FEU looking to play this ball in, but it goes out for a corner. First of the match for FEU. Carl Absalon to take this corner for FEU. An outswinger, that is. Inside the box, that's a great ball. The header is not there. There'll be a foul called against FEU, and now they go for the quick free kick. Philippine Air Force, that is. Bailon with a touch of the ball, and it goes out in favor of Philippine Air Force. Bronda waited that pass. Great through ball. That's De La Riarte. And Fabregas holds on to the ball. Jet De La Riarte, that is, on the left side. Trying to break loose from the defense. Martinere with a bump on Bayona. Foul count is rising real quick for FEU. FEU regains possession with this Torres getting on the ball. Here's a long ball forward looking for Martinere once again. Pero babalik ang bola para sa Philippine Air Force FC. Pass is not there. So a chance right now for FEU on a throw-in. Habang umaambo na naman dito sa Rizal Memorial Stadium. Martinere with a header. Couldn't get it past the defense. Babalik ang bola with Philippine Air Force FC. Obero against Estores. Obero still running with the ball. Now Jet De La Riarte on the left side. 2 players inside the box. An option for Air Force. Here's the cross. Cleared away by FEU once again. Jet De La Riarte running down the wings. He saw Poderoso and De La Riarte, his brother, on the other side. But they opted to clear out for a corner. Corner number 3 for Philippine Air Force in this game. Here's the delivery inside the box, headed away. Only as far as player number 27, Listinjo, who sends the ball to the other side. Bayona looking to send this ball inside for Obero. And FEU wins possession. Carl Absalon with a great through pass. Incisive pass down the right wing. And FEU is on the verge of another goal. But Abraham saves it this time around. Great play from FEU, but an even better save from Abraham to make sure that FEU will not double the lead. Now they go for a counterattack. Jet De La Riarte on the left side. Inside the box for Poderoso. Slids in. Makukuha ni John Bernard De La Riarte dito sa kanan. Sends it inside. Poderoso to De La Riarte. De La Riarte takes a strike blocked by the defense. And now it's Torres on the ball for FEU as the rain is pouring hard again inside the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Valenzuela on the left side. Valenzuela cuts in, intercepted. Pero babalik ang bola kay Valenzuela. Torres will switch the play. Yes, he will. But papunta kanino, walang pinuntahan ng bola. Obero now. Bibigay ang bola dito kay Lestinjo. Lestinjo with the long ball forward. Pass 1, pass 2. Jed De La Riarte couldn't get past 3 as there is a deflection from the defender of FEU. I think that was Mustafa with the deflection. And now, offside for FEU. Thought they were on a clear. So here we go again with the rain. John De La Riarte. Looking for his brother up front. Cleared out. Valenzuela gets to the ball. Valenzuela passes to Martin Rey. Back flick. 1-2 with the Torres. And now a chance for FEU with Sherwin Basindanan. Abraham is out of the box. Sherwin, can he get to the ball? No, he won't. Last touch, FEU. Goal kick for Philippine Air Force. Obero right now with the ball. Estinjo to the middle for Bronda. Bronda sends it to the right side for John De La Riarte to utilize. John still with the ball, dancing and prancing. Can he get past the defender? No, he won't. There's a push. No foul, says the referee as he goes down. Valenzuela goes down as well on the challenge from Estinjo, but no foul is going to be called. So throw in for FEU. The Diva sends it back to Mustafa. Mustafa right now is still with the ball. And Mustafa sends it forward, looking for Basindanan on the right side. A deflection from Bebanco. So the ball goes out for a throw-in favor of FEU. 13 minutes remaining in the first half. FEU still holds on to that lead. Now John De La Riarte magsisimula ng atake para sa hukbong himpapawid. Inside for Obero. Makukuha ngayon ni Jed De La Riarte. Now Obero. Still with Obero. He's going up against Ace Amita on that left side. Obero cleared out. And Carl Absalon sends it to the left side for Martin Rey to use. He's offside in that process. John De La Riarte ngayon ang magdadala. John De La Riarte with the ball inside the box for Jed De La Riarte. 2 flicks from Bulawin and he clears the ball out. Absalon. Oh, they send it to the right side for Basindanan. Still with Basindanan. Valenzuela's asking for it, but the cross has been sent over the bar and out for a goal kick. Nalabas ulit ang bola. We just got some word out here that the third game for Saturday triple header between Adamson University and Stallion Laguna FC will be postponed because of adverse weather conditions. Bulawin. Now here's Carl Absalon. Absalon gets it through to Valenzuela. Valenzuela is onside, keeps the ball in play. Gives it to Carl Absalon. Carl, ibabalik ang bola sa likod. The Divas with a great cross. Basindanan threatening once again on that right side. But Abraham is alert to the possibility. And now chance for Philippine Air Force with John De La Riarte, who tries to send it over to Jed De La Riarte on the left side. Jed cuts in, sends it inside, headed away. Babalik ang bola sa Air Force with Obero. Tackle from Bailon, clears the ball out. Obero will keep the ball in play. Now Bulawin gets possession for FEU. Albor Jr. wins it for Philippine Air Force. Now Bronda sends it to the right side for Listinjo. Listinjo couldn't get to the ball. It's going to be cleared out by FEU once again. And Valenzuela is now on the counter-attack charge for the Tamaraws. Alongside Carl Absalon. Inside the box is Martini Rey waiting for that pass. But Carl's pass has been cleared out by Bayona for a corner. So corner number 2 for the Tamaraws. Carl Absalon taking this one on the left side. Too much water on that left side. And now a chance for Philippine Air Force to go for the counter. Balawayo slid in. Ngayon, na kay Mustafa ang bola. Mustafa switches the play towards Valenzuela inside the box. Pero makukuha ulit ng FEU ang bola with Bulawin with the clearance. Now Bronda for Philippine Air Force. Still with Bronda. He has Listinjo to use, and he will use Listinjo on that right side. Babalik ang bola with Bronda. Quick 1-2 for the Airmen. Listinjo cleared out once more by FEU. Bayona to Listinjo. Valenzuela couldn't win the ball. The Divas. Last touch, the Divas. Throw in for Air Force. Strong challenge once again from the Tamaraws. The play goes on. Obero, 1-2. Great pass towards the path in the middle. Dari Poderoso into the box. Bulawin wins the ball and now clears it out for Absalon. Albor Jr. was waiting to pull the trigger but just couldn't at that time. Obero ngayon na magdadala ng bola for Air Force. Inside the box for John De La Riarte. Couldn't get the control. Oh, almost a slip for Fabregas. But he holds on to the ball now. Fabregas will send this to the left side for Valenzuela. Now he's up against Bayona. Now against De La Riarte. Now he's called for a foul. Or rather, that was Poderoso who went down. Let's see this again. Valenzuela has been a little bit aggressive over the past few minutes against the Airmen. He's got a foul there. God knows how many fouls he's going to wait before he mellows down. Listinjo to take the free kick for the Airmen. Great ball inside the box. Fabregas clears, and another clearance from Absalon. Making sure that nobody pounces on the rebound. Balawayo gets the ball for the Airmen. Now here's Bronda on that left side. Looking for options inside the box. Listinjo gets to the ball. Sends it to the right side for John De La Riarte. John cats in. Sends it inside. Nobody inside the box for the Philippine Air Force. Absalon. Makukuha ni Bayona ang bola. John De La Riarte. Papunta kay Listinjo. Through ball dito kay Bayona. Sa kanan. Deflection and it's out for a corner in favor of Philippine Air Force. 6 minutes remaining before the end of the first half, and of course some stoppage time as well. Air Force with the corner. Short. Headed out. Babalik ang bola dito kay Albor Jr. Makukuha kaya ni Martini Ray. The ball goes out once again for Philippine Air Force FC. With the rain pouring heavily once again at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Mestinjo inside the box, cleared away by Bailon. Followed up by Valenzuela. Advantage, says the referee, and the Tamaraos are now on the counter-attack. And a foul from Basindanan. Too aggressive on the play. It's called for a foul. Hindi mo na pwedeng kantahin dito yung pumapatak na naman ang ulan kasi buhos na naman ang ulan dito sa Rizal Memorial Stadium. We have 5 minutes remaining in this first half. That will give the players enough time to recalculate and of course for the officials to reevaluate the situation inside the pitch. Just like what happened earlier. Merong cross pero hindi makukuha ni Dari Poderoso yung bola. Goal kick ulit for FU. Let's see this cross once again. Obero sends it to the path of Poderoso but just couldn't get his head to it. So Bailon to take this goal kick for FEU. Bounces to the path of Sherwin Basindanan who sends Martini Ray on the clear. Martini Ray takes a strike directly to the gloves of Abraham. Of all the action between FEU and Philippine Air Force, that's just their third shot on goal for the Tamaraos, second one on target. Estinjo. Dala ng bola. Dancing in the rain are the players of FEU and the Philippine Air Force. Throw in favor of the Philippine Air Force FC. Makukuha ngayon ng FEU pero babalik ang bola sa Philippine Air Force with Bronda. Bronda goes down. Foul is called against Estores. Free kick once again for Philippine Air Force FC. Will they get a chance for an equalizer 2 minutes before they head into the dugouts? There's the delivery. Short. Cleared out. Bayona gets his head to it. Makukuha dito ni Bebanco sa kaliwa. Bebanco. Hindi makukuha yung bola. Now, throw in for the Tamaraos. Bailon. Bailon sends the ball forward for Martini Ray. Martini Ray pa rin. Despite the heavy rain, I'm pretty sure they're loving this. And these are the kind of games that, brings out the kid in you. Foul against Philippine Air Force once again. Ito yung mga tipo ng panahon na nung bata ka, naglalaro ka sa labas, misipa ka ng bola, nasa field ka, naglalaro ka. I mean, life's good during those times. Pero ngayon, on the professional level, of course, it's very difficult with the ball really unpredictable. Bronda ngayon, kontra Bulawin. Obero. Makukuha ng FEU ang bola with Carl Absalon. Carl, makukuha ni Lestinho ang bola. Babalik ang bola sa Philippine Air Force. Foul again for FEU. Ninth foul of the game for the Tamaraws. We will have 3 minutes of additional time in the first half. As if the 30-minute delay wasn't enough already. We'll have 3 more minutes to extend this first half between the Philippine Air Force and Far Eastern University. Free kick for Philippine Air Force inside the box. Poderoso, foul against Philippine Air Force rather. So we'll have 3 minutes of stoppage time out here. And then, referees Meliton Pelayo and his assistants will check the weather condition as well as the pitch condition during halftime if this is still playable. Bubulol na ako dun. Estinio right now on the right side. Still with Estinio, blocked by FEU. Pero babalik ang bola with John Delariarte. John, another strike and finally cleared out for a corner for Philippine Air Force FC. Let's take a look at that again. Delariarte just couldn't get the lucky bounce as well as his brother. So corner number 5 for the Airmen. Closing in on the final 2 minutes of the first half. Inside the box from Babero. Fabregas punches it out. A strike from distance, headed away by Bailon. And now they're playing some sort of beach football out here. Flicking the ball up and kicking it up high. Throw in once again for Philippine Air Force. Mestinho passed one. Couldn't get past two, and Estores will get possession for FEU. Couldn't get any teammates any day soon because of the weather conditions. And here's the chance. Fabregas blocks it out of the foot of Poderoso. There is going to be a foul called against Poderoso in the process. Let's see the play once again. Poderoso thought he could get the ball. Merong tama dun kay Fabregas. So 30 seconds remaining in the first half. I'm pretty sure we're going to get an extended break at halftime. That's it for the first half of the match. Far Eastern University, thanks to Sherwin Basendanan on the 5th minute of the match, scores the opener and keeps it that way amidst the delay because of the adverse weather condition. At the moment, it's Philippine Air Force FC 0, Far Eastern University Tamaraws 1. Stats, analysis, and highlights when we come back. This is your 2023 Copa Paulino Alcantara here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Stick with us. Extended halftime here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium as towards the end of the first half, lumakas na naman ang ulan, binaha na naman ang ating pitch. But as we wait for the resumption of the second half in this game between the Philippine Air Force FC and Far Eastern University, we'll have a chance to take a look at some of the highlights of that testy, nervy, and wet first half as we take a look out here with FEU scoring first with Sherwin Basindanan getting past everybody in blue and yellow to score the opening goal for the Far Eastern University. Meanwhile, Philippine Air Force FC have been trying their best to claw their way back into this game, have been there to go for the attack, and as the rain started pouring down at the Rizal Memorial Stadium, so are the chances for Philippine Air Force FC. They've had a lot of chances on goal, including this one. Just couldn't get the header right. When the air cleared up, FEU got back to where they were earlier on, but just hits the crossbar on the process. But on the other side, Philippine Air Force just couldn't get that extra momentum over Far Eastern University. Pabago-bago panahon, pabago-bago rin ang tsansa, pabago-bago ang atake ng dalawang sides dito sa ating laban in Group A. Again, this is the final group stage match for Philippine Air Force FC. If they lose this, they will go out of the knockout stages, or they will go out of the group stages and say goodbye to the Copa Paulino Alcantara. On the other side, if FEU will seal this victory tonight, then they will have to wait for all the other results plus their own game against Kaya FC Iloilo to wrap up their Group A campaign. Currently, they are poised to be one of the best third place teams in the Copa Paulino Alcantara to make it to the knockout stages. And let's see how things will pan out for both sides with the resumption of the game. Some stats to ponder on. Philippine Air Force FC with 5 shots on goal, 1 of them on target. FEU, 3 shots on goal, 2 on target. Plenty of corners for Philippine Air Force with 5, only 2 for FEU in the process. So far, the only difference is that 5th minute goal from Sherwin Basindanan. Final checks, final preparations as we wait for the resumption of the game. Both teams warming up. Clouds have cleared finally and hopefully. Alas 5 pa lang pero parang parang alas 6 na ng gabi dito sa Rizal Memorial Stadium, but we still have 45 minutes left in this game. And we're just waiting for the signal from our referees to kick off the second half. In the meantime, sit back, relax, get some refreshments, get some snacks as we wait for the resumption of this Group A matchup between the Philippine Air Force FC and Far Eastern University here at the Copa Paulino Alcantara 2023. As we wait for the resumption of the second half, we have a couple of substitutions out here. 3 for FEU, 2 for Philippine Air Force. We'll see who's going to be introduced first in this game. FEU going for broke out here. So substitution first off for Philippine Air Force FC, player number 10, that's Eric Mauring, coming in for player number 29, Gary Poderoso, and player number 20, Makasinag, coming in for Obero. And then for FEU, Pescadera comes in, replacing Bulawin.
Replaced by number 92, Mark Joseph Alipon.
Alipon comes in for Carl Absalon.
Replaced by number 20, RJ Pescadera. And number 28, Ace Amita, replaced by number 43,
Ace Amita is going to be replaced by Jesse Kyle Belgira. So, ulitin natin yung substitutions. No? Eric Mauring and Ronald J. Magasinag coming in for Angelo Obero and Dari Poderoso. That's for Philippine Air Force. And then for FEU, you have Pescadera, Belgira, and Alipon coming in, replacing Amita, Absalon, we'll check the other one. We'll get confirmation later on. But we have second half kickoff for FEU. Floodlights are on. Hopefully the flooding is done in the pitch. Counter attack for Philippine Air Force. Jed De La Riarte on the right, or the left side rather, cleared out by Basindanan for a corner. All right, so that's Pescadera, Belgira, Alipoanin, Amita, Absalon, and Bulawin out for FEU. Corner number 6 for the match for Philippine Air Force FC. On this left side is Lestinho. Inside the box, quite short. Headed in. Fabregas holds on to the ball. Martini waits for the bounce, turns. Nakukuha ng Philippine Air Force ang bola. It's going to be cleared out for a throw-in. Alipon. Here's Belgira. Pescadera. The three substitutes getting their first touches of the ball. Martini Rey has been freed up on the right side. Here's a strike. Hits the right side of the post. Hindi ko rin malaman yung sasabihin ko dun ah. But that was a clear-cut chance almost for Martini Rey. Should we call El Rey the king, who's wearing the captain's armband as well. Credits to Ivan Gayares for that wonderful nickname. Martini Rey on the turn once again, but it's going to be cleared out by Albor Jr. Philippine Air Force keeps it in play. Sila naman ang atake dito sa kanan. Ball is cleared out once more by FEU. They have a couple of substitutions out here, Air Force. Eric Mauring will try to do some exploits on the right side. Lestinho inside the box looking for Jed De La Riarte. Mauring couldn't keep it in play, and it goes out for a goal kick. Fabregas gets us started again. The 48th minute of the match. Later on after this game, we'll have Tuloy FC against Mendiola FC 1991. And unfortunately, the third game for today's triple header will be postponed on a later date. That's between Adamson. But hold on. Abraham with a great save once again. That was Basindanan. Basindanan called for a foul, something that they didn't expect, as that's the 50-50 collision between Basindanan and the defender. Talking about the postponed game later on, supposedly Stallion Laguna FC would be playing against Adamson University Soaring Falcons. But that game's been postponed due to adverse weather conditions, and it's going to be rescheduled on a later date. For updates about that, check out the Philippines Football League Facebook page, Instagram, as well as the main website, pfl.org.ph. Great flick on by Alipon to the right side for Sherwin Basindanan, who's been the spark plug of the Tamaraw since the first half. Belgira. Now John De La Riarte gets to the ball. Can somebody get to it from the Air Force? They will get the ball from the back though. Now they go forward. Air Force gets it through for Bronda. Bronda looks up. Nobody there. Resets. Takes it back to Bayona. Bayona, long ball forward, looking for Jed De La Riarte. Great first touch. Can he get the second? Bailon covering. Bailon towards the corner flag, and it goes out for a throw in. 5 minutes into the second half, Philippine Air Force FC has been showing some more intent to get the equalizer, but FEU has been standing firm on their ground. Albor. Ball is going to go in favor of Philippine Air Force. A little bit of ping pong action out here. And they get it through to Makasinang. Shot wide off the right post for the substitute Roland J. Makasinang. Let's take a look at that again. He looks up with the intention but just couldn't get the curve of that ball. It's been the sixth shot now for Philippine Air Force in this entire game. And now a counter-attack time for the Tamaraws on the left side for Valenzuela. Valenzuela looking inside the box. Albor Jr. clears it out. Can he keep it in play and avoid a corner? Yes, they will. They cleared it out. Chance on the right side. Philippine Air Force wins the ball again for the throw-in. Eric Mauring thought he was on the clear, but the defense is there from FEU. Bailon clears it out for the Tamaraws. Team captain Martini Rey gets it. Now sends it through for Belgira, but just couldn't get it in time. But they get the ball out for a throw-in. Alipoon to the middle for Basindanan. Takes it back to Alipoon. Balik dito sa gitna with Torres. And Air Force gets the ball again. Thought we had the chance once again for FEU. Babalik ang bola with the Tamaraws. Here's Alipoon. Martini Rey. Couldn't get it through. Still with Martini Rey. Breaks the offside trap. Valenzuela inside the box. Crosses it. Abraham missed it. And a strike. Deflection from the goalkeeper. Sends it out for a corner. Valenzuela broke loose on the left side. The hit from Basindanan. Just couldn't get it on target. So that's corner number 3 now for the Tamaraws. Sherwin Basindanan to take the corner. Referee Meliton Pelayo just clearing out a little bit of scuffle inside the box. That's between Valenzuela and I think that is Bebanco. Here's the delivery. Sends it to Alipoon. Belgira on the ball. Low cross gathered by the Air Force. Still have the ball out here. May lalabas ng bola papunta dito kay Makasinag on the left side. Estinjo on the ball. Babalik ang bola kay Makasinag. Jed Delariarte on the left side. Gets it through for Makasinag, but the defense is there by the Divas. The Divas clears. Basindanan flicks it on, or Valenzuela rather. He's been taken down by Bebanco, and the yellow card is going to come out. Yellow card for Rodolph Bebanco on that challenge. Let's see it once more. Valenzuela with a great turn. And then Bebanco just putting the arms out wide. Keeping Valenzuela at bay. But at an expense of a free kick and a yellow card. Pescadera magdadala ng bola ngayon for FEU. Babalik sa likod with Fabregas. Alipon. Punta sa gitna. Great pass to Estores. And Estores finds somebody on the left side. Couldn't get the cross in time. Estores. FEU regains possession from the back. Alipoon ang magdadala ng bola for FEU. Belgira. Martino was asking for it. Is he offside? Doesn't seem like it. Ball has been cleared. Babalik ang bola sa likod with Balawalio. Lestinjo. Right now, looking for the through ball for Delariarte. Babalik ang bola with FEU. Here's Valenzuela now switching to the right side from the left. Alipoon. Still with FEU. Pescadera. Back to Alipoon. Valenzuela ngayon na may dala ng bola. Great 1-2 passing from the Tamaraws. Ars Martin Rey sends the ball forward. The Divas against Abraham. Abraham is out of his own box. And a foul is called against the goalkeeper. And a red card. Zaldi Abraham, in an unfortunate turn of events, gets a red card. Tingnan natin ulit yung play. The Divas was running for the ball. Oh! Yeah, that warrants a red card. We thought there was nothing on that challenge, but Abraham gave that siko sa muka nitong si The Divas, and The Divas is down right now. Tignan natin ulit yung nangyari. They left it for The Divas, and then it's Abraham against The Divas. Si Nico ni Abraham itong si The Divas, and that's a red card. Malinaw na nangyari sa harapan ni referee Meliton Pelayo yung nangyari. And hindi mo naman masasabi na it's unintentional. They were fighting for the ball. Right now, it's time to go for Zaldi Abraham. Unable to keep a clean sheet in the first half. Now earning himself a red card. Very unfortunate for Philippine Air Force right now, as they will go down a man And by the looks of it, Replentes will be coming in for Philippine Air Force FC in a few moments. He's gonna replace an infield player here. So as confirmed, Replentes will come in. He will be replacing Bayona, who's also on a yellow card.
Replaced by number 1, Julix Replentes.
Shout out to Glenn Casas. Yes, I made it on time. I was not late. I was on time. Kanina pa ako inaasar ni Glenn sa biyahe papunta rito eh. Sabi niya malilate daw ako eh. Pero tingnan muna natin ng free kick from Martini Rey inside the box. A shot from Bailon. Just couldn't get the right footing onto it. Let's see it again. Martini Rey with a great intention sending it inside the box, but Bailon, I don't know what happened there. He wanted to kick the ball with the right foot, but it hit the left foot. Medyo unfortunate. FEU ulit ang magdadala ng bola. They're gonna utilize that left side. Inside the box for Martini Rey. Cleared away as Torres ngayon ang magdadala ng bola for FEU. Past 1. Can he get past 2? Yes, he will. Crosses the ball. And it's cleared out once again for a corner. Corner number 4 for the Tamaraws in this game. Good thing Albor is there to cover. So Sherwin Basindanan, the only difference as of the moment in this game, will take this corner for FEU. There's the delivery inside the box once again for Bailon. They have their target man now, but Bailon just couldn't control it. Makasinag. And now, Bailon goes down. No foul is called. Easily went down. Pescadera with a strike! And what a lovely goal! For Pescadera. Insurance goal for Far Eastern University Tamaraws. As he punches it into the back of the net. Past Replentes. Let's take a look at that again. Magasinag with a clearance. Falls to the path of Pescadera, who didn't think twice and just fired their rocket. The bottom left corner of the goal to score the second goal of the match for Far Eastern University.
Goal for Far Eastern University by number 20, RJ Pescadera.
Great substitutions for FEU, paying dividends right now for Coach Albert Besa. FEU wins it again. Alipoon on the ball for FEU. Belgira gets it to Alipoon. 1-2 with their team captain Martini Rey. Martini Rey sends it to the left side. Great opportunity once again for FEU. Basindana, and this time it's cleared out by Replentes. Pero babalik ang bola with the Divas for FEU. The Divas with a strike! Just over the bar. Now we're seeing firepower of the Tamaraws. So as it stands in Group A, if the scoreline stays, FEU will get 8 points, goes up to third with a +6 in goal difference. getting 2 points ahead of University of the Philippines, who's on Group B, as well as with Tuloy FC in third place in Group C. Injury right now for the team captain of Philippine Air Force FC. This is Joel Balawalio. Possibly just a case of cramps. Physio called in. But for now, with FEU poised to make it as one of the best third place teams in the tournament, could possibly seal their passage to the knockout stages even before they face the two-time Copa Paulino Alcantara champions and the reigning defending Philippines Football League champs in Kaya FC Iloilo. We'll have a substitution out here for Philippine Air Force FC. It's going to be player number 4, Roy Cadiz. He's coming in for the injured team captain, Joel Balawayo. Throw in for Philippine Air Force FC. They're going to leave it out for a goal kick. 5 minutes past the hour mark. FEU with a 2-goal advantage thanks to Sherwin Basindanan as well as Pescadera, RJ Pescadera, who scored just a few minutes ago, and they go for the counterattack again with Sherwin Basindanan. Flicks it in, just sending it out wide. And FEU showing their pace now against Philippine Air Force. Basindanan just couldn't get that ball on target. Air Force di makakuha ng magandang counter-attack kontra FEU. Bailon sends it back to Fabregas, who sends it forward, clearing the ball out. Cadiz papunta kay Albor, who's wearing the captain's armband now for Philippine Air Force. Through pass looking for Jed De La Riarte. Just couldn't get it through. Bronda cleared away by Mustafa. Martini Rey giving the chase. Cadiz spreads it out wide. Now forward. Mauring, what a clearance from Bailon. Air Force still has possession. Bailon with another clearance. Martini Rey using that height advantage over Albor. Using the pace at the same time. But just couldn't get it across Basindanan on that left side. Cadiz. Babalik ang bola kay Replentes. Send the ball forward. Bailon with another header. Basindanan wins the ball. Great first touch. Now Valenzuela on the turn. Clearance for Air Force. Goes for the turn and goes for the attack. Jed Delariarte on the left side. Bailon is there to chase. And Bailon is there to clear. No, not yet. Finally he will, as he's being chased by Jed Delariarte. Keeping the ball in play, advantage, says the referee for Air Force. A strike from Lestinho. Just sends it out wide of the left post. Let's take a look at that crazy sequence. A shot from Lestinho. Just couldn't get it on target for the Air Force. Now a long ball forward. They're looking for Valenzuela on the right side. Valenzuela cuts back in. Valenzuela through ball for Martini Rey, but that is too close for Replentes to gather. Alipon ang magdadala ng bola for FEU. Still with Alipon. Alipon gets it through looking for Sherwin Basindanan, but they couldn't beat the offside flag. Couple more substitutions waiting in the wing for Far Eastern University at the next stoppage of play. Mauring stops. Couldn't pop. Ball goes out. Throw in for FEU. Now we'll have the substitutions out here. Rastel Buenafe and Selwyn Mamon will be coming in the next dead ball. FEU again on the counter. Rey was called for offside once again. And now here's the substitution for FEU. That's Buenafe coming in for Estores, and then Selwyn Mamon coming in for their team captain, Martini Rey.
Substitution for FEU. Number 12, Gerald Estores, replaced by number 25, Rastel Buenafe. And number 11, Martini Rey, replaced by number 7, Selwyn Mamon.
So FEU going for like substitutions out here. Seems like they want to seal this victory. Get all 3 points against Philippine Air Force, with Selwyn Mamon coming in from the bench. Again, the player who scored a goal in their AFFU 23 championships for the Philippines. Basindanan with a strike. Over the bar once more for Sherwin Basindanan. Replentes with the long ball forward. Makukuha ni Pescadera. Babalik ang bola si Air Force. Mauring on the ball. John Delariarte was asking for it, and it's been given to Delariarte. Bronda sends it to the left side for Magasinag. Great through pass for Cadiz. Cadiz inside the box. Oh, hits the crossbar or hits the post. John Delariarte still with the ball, and a foul is called at the edge of the penalty box in favor of Philippine Air Force FC. Dangerous, dangerous spot for FEU to concede a free kick in. Just at the edge of the box right now for Air Force. Can this be the start of a comeback for the Airmen? They've done this before, and they want to do it again. Five-man wall for FEU. One standing in the way. It's John Delariarte. Here's a strike. Fabregas with a lovely save. But Cadiz is still there. Getting the ball for the Air Force. Ball goes out again in favor of Air Force. Bronda to Cadiz. Cadiz back to Bronda. Bronda turns. High line right now for FEU. Switch it to the other side. Albor. Mauring inside the box. Fabregas with another save. FEU's goalkeeper proving why he's the first choice goalkeeper out here as he saved it again close to the post. Now, De La Riarte sends the ball in from the corner. Cadiz couldn't get his head to it. Babalik ang bola with Philippine Air Force FC. Bronda inside the box, getting the momentum now. Makasinag, no for Makasinag. See it again. Is it a pass? Is it a strike? Nobody will know except Makasinag. FEU now with possession once again. Another long ball forward looking for Valenzuela. Pero makukuha ng Philippine Air Force FC. Bronda looking for Lestinjo. Still with Lestinjo now. Gets it through to Jed De La Riarte. Jed fakes it. Sends it to the middle. Jan blocked by Bailon. Now Alipon to create a chance for FEU. Makukuha ng Air Force ulit ang bola. FEU asking for foul, nothing given there. Albor just muscling his way past the young ones. Alipoon gets the ball for FEU. Pescadera, the goal scorer, gets it to the other goal scorer, Basindanan. Belgira. Basindanan is asking for it, and he gets it down the byline. Sends it inside the box, just over another player on the left side. Pero babalik ang bola with FEU. That's Buenafe on the ball now. Sends it inside the box. A header punched away by Replentes. Let's take a look at that again. Buenafe with a great delivery inside for Selwyn Mamon. Just couldn't get the header right. Fifth corner of the match for the Tamaraws with 14 minutes remaining in this game. Delivery inside the box goes over everybody there, but there's a deflection from Air Force. So it's going to be a throw in for FEU, but there's a player down, an airman down. I think that's Rodolphe Bebanco. Bebanco a bit shaken, clutching his ribs, I believe. So Bebanco is going to be ushered off for now. We're going to check if he's going to be able to make it back into the game. But as of the moment, Philippine Air Force are down to 9 men. Now the throw in for FEU. Bailon is the recipient. Bailon sends it inside to the other team captain. Belgira wins possession once again for FEU. Pescadera to Alipon. Back to Pescadera. And all the way back to the defense with Mustafa. Now on the left side we go for FEU. Basindanan on the left side, 3 players asking for it. Valenzuela gets it across, but too late. Offside flag is up. So much intention of going for the ball or going for the advantage. FEU now with 5 offside calls on their own. Mouring has been freed up on the right side. Di may papasok ang bola pero may corner ulit dito ang Philippine Air Force after a deflection from Mustafa. 7 corners to 5. That's the count as of the moment. A strike from distance, but that's not going to bother Fabregas anytime soon. Now he sends the ball forward for Basindanan to use on the left side. Don't go away. After this match, we'll have Mendiola FC 1991 going up against Tuloy FC in Group C encounter. Valenzuela takes it back to Belgira. Great 1-2, looking for Alipon, but Albor is there to cover. Albor sends it forward, looking for Jed De La Riarte. Great coverage from Mel Bailon once again. Good throw towards the path of Mouring. Mouring has been covered by 2 players in green and gold. Alipon ngayon ang magdadala ng bola for FEU. On to the left side for Sherwin. Basindanan still with Sherwin, but now covered by Bebanco. Foul is going to be called against Sherwin Basindanan. So our second game of the day, or of the afternoon. Can Mendiola notch another win to boost their chances for the knockouts? Or will Tuloy FC mount a surprise against the PFL side and earn 3 points to give themselves a chance as the best 3rd place team in the Copa? Valenzuela. Pescadera with a pass to Basindanan, but he's offside once again. Air Force now on the counter attack. John De La Riarte to Jed De La Riarte. Great control. Makasinag just not alert for the pass. Miscontrolled it, but keeps it in play. Makasinag ends that sequence for a goal kick. Substitution for the Airmen once again. Carl Christian Brondes' day is done. He's going to be replaced by player number 16, Kent Guevara.
Substitution for Philippine Air Force. Number 8, Carl Bronda, replaced by number 16, Kent Guevara.
FEU, with just about 8 minutes remaining in this game, plus some stoppage time, of course. Leading the game with 2-0. Looking to add one more to seal that sweet, sweet 3 points. They go for the counterattack. Valenzuela with the ball, just couldn't control it well. Take it back to the Plentes, and Plentes clears it out for Makasinag. A slip from Makasinag allows Belgira to win possession for FEU. Great pass inside the box, and even better control from Selwyn Mamon. Mamon with the back flick. Couldn't get it to Valenzuela in the process. Here's FEU again. It was Buenafe, but just couldn't control the ball well. Chance naman para sa Air Force na umatake. Mauring. Still with Mauring inside the box. Cleared out. Corner number 8 for Philippine Air Force FC. Here's the delivery inside the box from the corner. Galing kay Jan de la Riarte, but it goes out. They win another corner though. Corner number 9 for the Airmen. Inside the box once again. Headed away. A strike. Ball goes out for a goal kick. FEU on the attack again pero makukuha ni Albor ang bola. Jan de la Riarte. Babalik ang bola sa likod with Bebanco. Bebanco sends one forward for Mauring to use. Mauring gets to it. Mustafa is there to cover. Lalabas ang bola pero babalik ang bola for Philippine Air Force FC. 5 minutes remaining in this game. Can they produce a miracle? Or will the plane finally land for Philippine Air Force? Belgira. Alipon, great flick to Pescadera. Alipon on the counterattack for FEU. Buenafe frees up Sherwin Basindanan on the left side. Sherwin looking for options. Basindanan cuts in. Buenafe couldn't get the back heel to one of his teammates. Chance ngayon for Air Force to go for the counterattack. Jed de la Riarte clears the offside trap. Now he gets it across. Jed with the first touch. Flicks it on, and it is a penalty in favor of Philippine Air Force. There is a chance. And a yellow card for Mel Bailon. Let's take a look at that again. So first touch from De La Riarte, but the touch and a foul from Bailon gives Air Force a penalty kick. A chance from this spot to get a goal back. Possibly just a consolation. But what if there is a miracle? There will be a substitution for FEU. It's Mark the Divas coming out. He's going to be replaced by Eugene Ariola.
Substitution for FEU. Number 55, Mark Dadivas, replaced by number 5, Eugene Ariola.
So here we go now. with Jan De La Riarte on the penalty spot. Gives the goalkeeper the eyes and send him the wrong way. And they pull one back. Can they mount a miracle over the next 2 minutes? Jan Bernard De La Riarte sends Fabregas to the wrong side of the post and gets that goal in. Will it just be a chance for Air Force? FEU quick on the counter attack from kickoff. Ball is cleared out for a corner.
Goal for Philippine Air Force by number 5, Jean De La Riarte.
Now here we go with FEU. It's Buenafe to take corner number 6 for the Tamaraos. There's the header. There is a deflection off of another teammate, and it's a goal kick for Air Force rather. Don't look away now. Next match to decide Group C, Tuloy and Mendiola will have 6 minutes of stoppage time. Alipon
Additional time is 6 minutes.
takes it back to Pescadera. Oh. No call for high boot. Ball is out for FEU's throw in. So 6 minutes of added time out here. Will we get another late drama in the Copa Paulino Alcantara? We got one in the game between Maharlika, Manila FC, and the University of the Philippines Fighting Maroons. Maharlika edging out UP 1-0. Can Air Force mount a comeback? Possibly equalize this game. To secure third place, though, they would need all 3 points. And Jed De La Riarte will start that counterattack for the Airmen. Jed fakes it. Pescadera is there. De La Riarte wins it again for Air Force. Magasinag has been freed off the left side. He gives it back to Jed. Jed. Poor pass, and Alipon is there. Basindana now on the right side. He will try to round Cadiz, but he won't get there on time. Albor sends it forward for Air Force. Bailon is there to cover, and he clears out. Desperation time for the Airmen needs to be matched by composure of the Tamaraos. Magasinag. 1-2 with Lestinjo. Lestinjo gets it to De La Riarte. Sends it to the other De La Riarte on the right side. Jan takes a strike and an equalizer for Philippine Air Force FC. Late drama here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium with Philippine Air Force snatching 2 goals back and bringing this game back into level playing field. Let's take a look at that again. Jan De La Riarte needed to twist and turn and take a strike past Fabregas. What a game we have on our hands. 3 precious minutes remaining for both FEU and Philippine Air Force. Air Force with 7 points. FEU with 6 points. how the tables have turned in favor of the Airmen. If they close this out with a draw, Philippine Air Force could be the first best third place team to get across to the knockout stages. They send the ball forward. Magasinag. Delariarte is asking for it, but the offside flag is there, clear as day, as the same line as I am. And Jed Delariarte is called for offside. Closing down on the final 2 minutes of this game. Can FEU snatch a late winner? Can the Philippine Air Force snatch a late winner? All they need is to hold on to draw. Basindanan, nobody there. But now, here's FEU with Mamon. Clearance for Air Force. A minute and 40 seconds remaining. Kapit, Pilipinas. Makuha kaya ng Philippine Air Force ang inaasam na puntos. Clearance for Air Force. Jed Delariarte flicks it on to Magasinag. And a counter-attack for the Airmen. Lestinjo, he is onside there. Magasinag couldn't get the first control. Bailon goes down. Foul is called against Philippine Air Force. But it's fine with them to waste those precious seconds. It's perfectly fine for Philippine Air Force. This gets extended for just 30 more seconds. Let's see this one again. Magasinag was on the clear but just couldn't get the first touch. Slips, and the momentum of the slip just clipping Mel Anthony Bailon. "30 seconds remaining. FEU is not rushing. They are not rushing this game. Now they do with Buenafe. Sends it to Valenzuela. Valenzuela, makukuha ni Replentes ang bola. Is that it? Is that it? Philippine Air Force waiting for the final whistle. And they earned a point. They stole a point against the Far Eastern University Tamaraos. Philippine Air Force FC with a late comeback against the Tamaraos earns themselves a point and solidifies their hold on to that third place. FEU settling for a point as well with 6 points in fourth place. The plot of the story right now, or the story right now in Group A is this. Kaya FC will face CF Manila tomorrow to decide who's going to go the top of the standings. That's going to be the last game of CF Manila in the group stages. Second to the last game for Kaya FC Iloilo in the group stages. Today's the last day for Philippine Air Force FC in the group stages. They close it out with 7 points, FEU with 6. Question is, how are they going to pair up against the two-time Copa Paulino Alcantara champions and the rampaging Kaya FC Iloilo in their final game of the group stages? Full time here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Philippine Air Force 2, Far Eastern University 2. We have a lot of action in the entire match. We've had a lot of postponement in the match because of the rain. The rain is pouring down again here at the Rizal Memorial Stadium. The festivities has been started by Sherwin Basindanan on the 5th minute. FEU thought they were on the clear. FEU thought they could get all 3 points. Philippine Air Force fought their way back into the game. Fought their way back by a single goal. It all started with a penalty shout, but it is enough for Philippine Air Force to earn themselves a point to the applause of their fans here at the stands of the Rizal Memorial Stadium. FEU had a fair share of chances in this game, but the storyline right now, can Philippine Air Force proceed to the knockout stages of the 2023 Copa Paulino Alcantara? They'll have to wait for the results of the remaining games in Groups A or Groups B and C. We'll have one now after this match between Mendiola FC 1991 and Tuloy FC. But if they can hold on to third place with 7 points and nobody else gets the better of them, they will make it to the knockout stages. A feat that they haven't done in 2019, wherein they will play with the big boys of the Philippines Football League if they make it to the knockout stages as well. Second half action between FEU and Philippine Air Force has been full of action, full of threats, full of shots, and then FEU getting the better of Philippine Air Force in one particular play, earning a goal for Pescadera. They thought it was it. They thought this is it. This strike from Pescadera, the second goal of the match, was it for FEU. But chaos came down inside the penalty box of the Tamaraos late into the game, even inside the stoppage time. And from then on, Philippine Air Force scored 2 quick fire goals to earn themselves a point. What an action. What a match. What a group that we have in here. From everybody here in the broadcast panel headed by our director Luis Manabat and the rest of our cameramen, the hardworking men and women down the pitch of the Rizal Memorial Stadium, we would like to thank you all for watching this first game of your Saturday doubleheader of the Copa Paulino Alcantara. This is Jamer de la Cruz. It has been a pleasure to call this match. We'll see you again in the next game. It is Mendiola FC 1991 against Tuloy FC. The continuation of your 2023 Copa Paulino Alcantara. Keep the legacy.